I am
follow.
well. We're switching languages here because this show is it's really something. A lot of different things happened. So if you're watching this right now, we were supposed to be interviewing Targino Gondin, accordion player from Brazil, but he had a problem and he didn't make it. So we showed a couple of videos of him, and now we call Dani because Dani sent me his contact in the first place for me to set up this interview, and now I have her on the line to tell us more about the forró scene in San Francisco and what's going on with all that. First, I wanted to know when did you dive into this mission of promoting forró in the Bay Area?
It was really organic because what happened is during the pandemic, we really had no Fahal, and then slowly things started to happen, and I saw that the bachata people were dancing, the salsa people were dancing, and there was samba, gafiera, and all of that, and we were just that we had no place to dance, and I actually was talking to a couple of people that do forró in other places in the country. One of which is Rafael, that he promotes and teaches, which I don't teach, but he teaches as well.
Rafael, the dude that lives in Germany.
No, no, no. Rafael lives in New York,
Oh,
and
Rafael Piccolotto.
yeah, the Piccolotto. He actually came over to teach, and I was having this conversation with him because I purchased the tickets to go to the Forró Fest that he's organized in October in New York City. And he told me, he's like, Danny, you have to stop listening to anybody and just think about what do you want? And I said, I
Exactly.
just want to dance. And he said, so then do that. And it doesn't really matter what other people are saying. It doesn't really matter if only one people show up, one person, and eventually two more, and then and that he said that's how I started. And you can't really care about other people's opinions. It's all about what do you want to do, and then just go for that.
Yeah.
And I
Well, let
realized
me
that
pause to
that's all.
applause here. Yeah, applause is. My show's got the audience is really hot on the applause. Yeah, they're really great.
So and then it was like that because I just wanted to dance for her, and it's something that I have a lot of people saying, why don't you dance something else, why don't you dance salsa? I said to them, for her, for me as a Brazilian, it really really is connected with the music. It's such a strong connection, and then it connects me to Brazil. And it's like I don't get that when I dance salsa, and I love salsa. I love Cuban salsa.
Yeah, I can relate to that because when I dance salsa and bachata, but forró is so like in the heart. Speaking of heart, I want to send a big kiss to Carla Leininger that just left us a comment here. She's dropping by and leaving us beijo e felicidade. Carla Leininger that has a radio show down in Stanford. It's a Global Ginga. Yeah. Okay. Well, you tell me, Carla. But anyways, and Danny, now you stopped listening to everyone. You stopped waiting for things to happen, and you now are the organizer of a weekly forró gathering. Tell us about that.
Well, I so that's the thing. I lived in the Bay Area for 21 years, and actually I found out about
21.
Faha.
That's like me. Did you move on the year 2000 or just 2001?
Well, now it's more than no, it's more than 21 years. I first came here in 97, but then I moved.
You were trying to cheat. Okay. It's about.
But I want to say that I was in Faha because of you.
Oh,
Dona
wow.
Francisca, the original band, the first time, because when I left Brazil, I left Brazil when I was 20 years old, and I never ever ever danced Faha, even though I'm from Belo Horizonte, and it's a
I
very
know.
very
Like, Belo
very
Horizonte
hot
is
scene.
like an epicenter of freaking forró down there.
It's incredible, and you can dance Faha 7 days a week in my city.
Yes, you can.
It's just a dream. It's a dream. Yeah. For Josetas like I. But then,
I
I
gotta
left
open
for
up a parenthesis here. Just came to back to my memory. I went to a Fala Mansa show at this a party in Belo Horizonte called Forró na Torre. It's at the Torre of the Hard Rock Cafe in Belo Horizonte. It was something from out of this world. Super cool.
well, and I tried many times to go see Donna Francisca, and every Friday that you guys were playing, I couldn't do it. Yeah, and then, one day it was her birthday and I went. So
Yay!
what happened is that I had never, ever, ever danced for her in my life. I had never been to a place that had for her, and I hadn't had any Brazilian experience or any Brazilian contact with music when I lived here. It was just crazy. So then suddenly I'm in there and I was like, that's what I want. And no one wanted to dance with me because I didn't know how to dance. And I was like, I'm going to
Oh
learn this
no.
dance. I'm going to dance all night long. And so then, once I was very lucky because at the time, for All for All, and thanks, to Elizabeth, shout out to Elizabeth
Oh yeah,
and
big shout out
Jenny
to Elizabeth. Let me just do.
and
Yeah.
Yasmin and all the amazing people that brought incredible teachers. Really, 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 some of the best teachers in Brazil and in the world came to teach us here. So I was very lucky to do, and then I did private lessons. Every time there was a workshop, I also took private lessons and
That's
private
nice.
lessons. And so then
So,
I
but let me
decided,
stop you
yeah,
there for one sec. So you know that before Dona Francisca there was Forró Brazuca, and
no, I don't know that.
the real pioneer of forró music in San Francisco is a dude from Paraíba called Francelino Alves. Do you know him?
No, I
No.
don't. Well, I'm not. Well, not on the top of my head. When you say his name now, I'm not sure.
Interesting. Okay, so here's what I want to do. You're my new interviewee of the night. Well, first, sorry. Do you have time to be hanging here in the show?
I can do for 30 minutes and then I have to drive
Good.
home.
Yeah, 30 minutes all we have. That's great. Now, here's what I want you to do then. You're here with me on your phone. Do you have a computer nearby that you can watch what I'm going to play? Because I'm going to play to you the very first Forró music video that was produced in the Bay Area. Are you ready for this? I think this is going to be a pretty historical for
So
you.
the problem now is that I have my child here and he's using the computer with his little friend
Ah,
and
no,
it's all like this.
that's
There's a
not take
whole
the
group in
computer
my
from the
house right
kids. No, 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 no.
now. They took over. They took over. And I didn't know that I was going to be interviewed. I have no idea.
Well, me neither.
I was having some.
I didn't know
Well,
either. Well, first, okay, so let's jump into another thing. So you didn't tell me yet about your weekly Forró gathering, so we can tell people here on the show and tomorrow on Instagram about how they get together to dance some Forró outdoors here in Oakland.
so this is how they're gonna do it. You drive, and you're gonna put on your map quest or whatever direction. Rocky's Market at the Brooklyn Basin in Oakland. Just because that's a place, for you to find it easily to park, but we actually out on the outside area, the uncovered area, and we're doing it every Saturday from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And if you don't know how to dance, it's all right because there are a lot of, very well-known people in our group that have danced for quite a few years, much more knowledgeable about Farhad than I, and they'll be able to help. Anyone, if you're male or female, if you want to lead or want to, you want to be led, you can come over. And even if you're just Brazilian or you're just non-Brazilian and you just want to meet new people and learn how to dance, because it's really about the dance and the music, the Brazilian music.
Right
It's
on, right on. Yeah. And
There are
it's
other
Saturday from like you guys are gathering at 3:30 p.m. or 4 o'clock. Is that
4 o'clock. I set it up, 3:30, but we're really there at 4 o'clock,
sounds
and
good?
uh, and yeah, that's what we're going to be doing
That's so awesome.
every Saturday. If I'm traveling, then I won't be able to do it, but someone else can take my place. It's really
Yeah, and
about
I actually want to commit to you. We're gonna look at a Saturday, maybe in November, because October is completely crazy right now. But maybe I'll be able to set up a Saturday with you where we can come share some DJ vibes or some dance class moves and all that good stuff. All right, Danny. So here's what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna share the video that was recorded in 2011. This song is called Forró Boca Quente, and it was originally recorded by Forrofiando with the singer and accordionist Francelino Alves. He is from Paraíba, and he is the real deal. And this video was produced by me and Marcella Breton. You know Marcella, right?
yes.
And she is the star of the video. So I'm gonna hang up here with you. I'm gonna share the video, and you go on your phone and link and click on the link so you can watch it.
Esse forró tem um swing boca quente que sobe o fogo na gente que nem caldeira de trem. É peneirado, é pesado e é maneiro, tem um molho e um tempero que outro forró não tem. Meu bem, ela e cai, vai e vem. 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 Segura nesse pique que o forró tava um colosso, balançando o velho moço e o suor a lambuzar. Meu amor, venha pra cá, aproveita a hora, é essa vida boa, não tem pressa, vem cair no lá e cá. Meu bem, ela e cai, vai e vem. 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 Esse forró tem um swing boca quente que sobe o fogo na gente que nem caldeira de trem. É venerado, é pesado e é maneiro, tem um molho e um tempero que outro forró não tem. Meu bem, ela e cai, vai e vem. 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 Segura nesse pique, o forró tá bom colosso, balançando o velho moço e o suor a lambuzar. Meu amor, venha pra cá, aproveita a hora e essa vida boa, não tem pressa, vem cair no lá e cá. Meu bem, ela e cai, vai e vem. 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 Meu bem, ela e cai, vai e vem.
Aê, rapaziada! Wow, it's been a while. I haven't seen this video. Anyways, let's call Dani. So she'll be back in the line here with us. All right. And I'm sure she didn't see the video. I like. Can you?
Hi, Paulo.
I was betting here $150 that you did not watch the video.
I haven't watched the video now, but I've watched the video before.
Oh my
I
goodness.
have the kids here. I have the kids here, and I'm making dinner and all of that. I didn't have the time.
I
But
totally
I've
understand.
seen this video. I've seen the video before with Marcella dancing,
Have you?
and
Okay.
it's
That's
beautiful. Yeah,
uh,
she's an amazing dancer, and actually always inspired me to,
and what do you do? What are you making for dinner? What's good?
it's already made. It's fresh. Just pesto pasta. Just made the pesto.
Pesto pasta. Yeah, that's a good call for tonight. I'm actually starting to get
Yeah.
hungry here. Uh, anyways,
But I don't want the forrozeiros and the Brazilians and the non-Brazilians and anyone that wants to dance to remember that even if it's cold somewhere where you live in San Francisco, sometimes the sun comes out where we are in Oakland,
I think
and
this
even if,
Saturday will be nice in Oakland. Actually, I was looking at the forecast, and it seems like, let's see here. I can do this. Forecast Oakland this Saturday. It will be like around 73, 75. Maybe a bit overcast, but should be a nice breezy, to dance together. It's kind of cool that you have that little breeze.
yeah, and it's also just bring layers, but once you move and you keep moving, and we've had the first week we had a few people, the second week we had different people, and what's been great is that we've been having a lot of people that wanted to dance. Some are Brazilians, others aren't, and they're just curious, they're just passerbys, because there are other groups of dancers there. There's bachata, there's salsa, so they gravitated towards us, and there's just been a really nice exchange.
True that. Yes. And you know what? Also, I want to share with folks here that for hall parties are coming back. And October is actually a month that there are three different Faha parties going on. On Friday, October 8th, at Amados in the Mission District. I'm playing with Brian Morin, Amy Molinelli on Pandero, Will Martins on Zabumba, and Mr. Ben Gong from LA on accordion. So we'll do a forró set, pretty much acoustic, 7-string guitar, zabumba, triangle, pandero, and accordion. That should be really fun. And on October the 17th, our buddy Diogo Sabri and his
No, it's the
band,
15th,
the 15th.
October the 15th.
Oh, okay, my bad. So October 15th, Diogo Sabri and Banda Carcará, they are doing a thing in Oakland.
Yes, they're gonna be in Oakland, and their dress, it's let me see if I can find their
Is that
dress here.
it is at Abel's party, isn't it? I know Abel has a
Production,
has a
it's
weekly.
a Bell's production, and their dress, I'll tell you right now,
Man,
their
shout
dress
out to Abel Damasceno. Dude
their dress
is
is
a
two
warrior.
two five 2507 Broadway, on
2507
Broadway.
Broadway. We're gonna write this on the screen right now. Look, so
2507 Broadway.
October 8th at Amados.
And
And
it's a good spot as well. It's there were a lot of people last time. Abel does the DJ, and last time there was a Chachá de Misha playing, and this time it's going to be Carcará, which is a local band, as well. And then on the 17th, this new ensemble called
I
Forró
I I have to say
Ambassador.
it's not new because
Oh, it's
pa,
not new. Sorry.
Papiba, Chris Thomas, and our buddy Giuseppe Pinto have already back in 2019, 2018, got together for forró gigs. Well, if you don't know, Papiba Godinho is the guitarist and lead singer for, you know, the most prolific Brazilian band in this side of the, you know, the Northern California side, from Santa Cruz, Sambada. And Papiba
I know
is just
Sambada. Sambada is
amazing.
incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Papiba is
we
a
have
great
to
dude.
emphasize that if anyone is listening that has not seen Sambada live, it has to go see it because I'm obsessed with them. They're an incredible, incredible band, and it's not forró, but it's worth watching.
But then again, Papiba from Sambada is getting together with Giuseppe Pinto that has a Italian funk band called Sonamo that's also incredible, and they play everywhere in San Francisco. If you look for Sonamo, 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 and they do Italian funk, like real funk. It's something.
Yeah, and he's
then
very, very talented. Very, very talented.
multi-talented and an amazing
keyboard.
software engineer. And then you have Chris Thomas, which is the one and only Zabumbeiro from Dona Francisca, aka the Alpha Gringo, the most powerful Brazilian American I know in San Francisco, and he'll be laying down like the heartbeat of this trio. And they're playing in Santa Cruz on October the 17th. Is that right?
Yes, it's the same weekend that the Abel is doing producing the Oakland Forró. So the Forró will be on a Friday in Oakland, and then there'll be another Forró on Sunday in Oakland. And it's just good to emphasize that the one in Oakland, there has an open area, because a lot of people are already texting and asking if that was an indoor or outdoor space. It's indoors and outdoors. It's both. The space, this brewery in Santa Cruz.
Nice. All right, cool. With that being
So the
said,
Wood House. It's at the Wood House.
the Wood House
in
on
Santa
October the
Cruz,
17th in Santa Cruz. Cool.
4 to 7 p.m.
I want to go ahead and share a forró video that I produced recently during the pandemic. That will be one of the songs we'll be featuring on October 8th at Amados. And this is Aí Vem Tu. Let me share that with you. Where is it? Right here. Choose file. Isn't that great to be live?
Atravesso a cor azul de sua alma límpida e serena. Essa calma que eu preciso e me acalenta. Nas noites de confusão, nas quais eu busco uma sentença que jorre a esperança nessa vida de tormentas. Aí vem tu, com esse sorriso acolhedor, sem perguntas complicadas, compreende minha dor, me dá colo sem temer. Se eu for ficar ou vou partir, escolhendo o presente, só a única forma de viver. Essa segurança crua, confiança em ti mesmo, que enxerga minha pessoa, um olhar sem julgamento, sem promessas, sem frescuras, é se dar sem se ter medo de que um dia tudo acabe, não sobre nem argumento. Dessa sinceridade, entrega sem cobrança, nasce a flor da esperança, que o reticente amansa, as dúvidas já não pairam, pois não há questionamento, minha cabeça se ampara esse teu comportamento. Mas que pena que tu és somente uma ilusão, um surto, um devaneio aqui de meus pensamentos. A realidade é outra, é sofrido julgamento. Qualquer dia, qualquer hora, eu vou me perder de jeito. Ai, vem tu, com esse sorriso acolhedor, sem perguntas complicadas, compreende minha dor, me dá colo sem temer, se eu vou ficar ou vou partir, escolhendo o presente, sua única forma de viver. Ai, vem tu, com esse sorriso acolhedor, sem perguntas complicadas, compreende minha dor, me dá colo sem temer, se eu vou ficar ou vou partir, escolhendo aqui agora, sua única forma de viver.
Eu quero mandar um abraço para a Luna Lua. A Luna Lua is the dancer on this video, and she is down in LA. Great Zouk dancer, and collaborated on the making for this video. Well, we're entering the last 4 minutes of the show, so I'm gonna call Dani back, and we're gonna say bye bye to all of you watching out there. So check this out. Here's Dani. Hey, Dani.
Paulo.
Hi.
Oi.
Oi, tudo bem? So, well, it's the last 4 minutes of the show. We're religiously checking in every Wednesday at 6 p.m. So we were supposed to have Targino, but Targino had a problem. And we ended up interviewing a ilustríssima Dani Longo. Vamos bater palma aqui. Atenção, amigos.
The deception between Targino Godin and myself. Oh my goodness.
Exactly. So, a reminder, thank you, Dani, for joining us on the show tonight. Reminder to everyone that every Saturday, starting 3:30, 4 p.m., Brooklyn Basin in Oakland, California, open air, free dance gathering for Forró music, and Dani is connecting with DJs from Brazil and bringing awesome Forró playlists for your delight. Also, the month of October, bringing a lot of Forró music to the Bay Area. October 8th at Amados with Vish Maria. October 15th with Carcará at Woodside, Oakland, and October 17th, Forró Picasso in Santa Cruz. All right, Dani, so say goodbye to all your fans.
Don't have any fans, but I just want to make sure that the one in Oakland is not in Woodside. Woodside Brewery is the one in Santa Cruz on the 17th.
Oh, my bad. Fram, fram.
Oakland, it's in on Broadway. I think the address is what was that? 2705 Oakland.
I'm gonna
Let me
look it
see.
up just because I made the mistake. I'm gonna go to Abel's.
It is. It's 2507 Broadway, Oakland.
Okay, well, Abel is producing so many events that's hard to keep up. So here's the 3rd of October. Here's the 1st of October. Here's Sambada. Oh my God, there's so many. I don't know the name of the place. Well, he's producing a thing at Baiano Pizzaria on October 3rd. Samba and Pagode. Oh, wow. That's going to be cool. Anyways, a big shout out to Abel Damasceno also for all the efforts of keeping Brazilian music alive. Anyway, Dani also kind of fell off the line here. So that's the show for tonight, everybody. Hey! It's now 7 o'clock. Thank you for watching. Tamo Junto SF is a show where everything can happen. I will see you next time. We're going to close the show with Targino Gondim. The song is called Belo Chico. Ciao, everyone.
Tô navegando pelo Rio São Francisco.
This is
Nosso
too
Belo Chico.
crazy, all right? I promise you,
O Belo Chico, onde tu navegas,
I'll
onde
still
eu
be
navego,
happy.
Vamos navegar. O Belo Chico, onde tu navegas, a gente navega até chegar no mar.
O Belo Chico, onde tu navegas, onde eu navego, vamos navegar. O Belo Chico, onde tu navegas, a gente navega até chegar no mar.
Vou deslizando.
goodbye, everyone.